Workers want a 28% pay raise, but now the dispute has really created a showdown between the Argentine president and the city's mayor. Daniel Schweimler reports from the Argentine capital.
The Buenos Aires underground train system, known by the locals as El Subte, has been idle now for 11 days, the longest stoppage in its history, and there's no end in sight. The workers are demanding a 28% pay rise, which they say is necessary to cope with Argentina's crippling inflation rate, one of the highest in the world. The system, the oldest in Latin America, carries between 900,000 and 1 million passengers every weekday. This protest, in support of the workers and critical of both the city and the national governments, is angry but so far restrained.
On this occasion, during 10 days of strike, the passengers haven't broken any glass or kicked any posters. They understand the workers' demands are justified. Their anger is not directed against the workers. Their anger is against the inability of Macri and the ambitions of the president, Cristina.
While the politicians, the unions and the train company argue over who is responsible for resolving the conflict, the passengers are forced to find alternative means of transport in an already very crowded city. In January, the Argentine president, Cristina Kirchner, transferred the running of the Buenos Aires subway system to the city. That included its funding. The mayor, Mauricio Macri, accused Kirchner of reneging on her promise that the national government would pay the subway's operating costs for another year.
Evidently, neither Macri or Cristina are defending the true rights of the workers or the subway users. Evidently, each of them sees the problem differently, and it's the workers and passengers who suffer.
Buenos Aires copes, but a solution seems to be drifting further from reach, with this dispute now about more than just the train workers. The national government blames the city government blames the national government. Meanwhile, with each day that this strike drags on, the passengers are getting increasingly frustrated and angry. Daniel Schweimler, CCTV, Buenos Aires.